Have you ever wondered why, after 40, the scale just doesn't seem to budge, even when you're doing everything right? Did you know that, starting at this age, metabolism can slow down by up to 8% per decade? And that insulin resistance, silent and sneaky, could be sabotaging all your weight loss efforts. But what if I told you there's a simple, affordable, and scientifically proven combination that can speed up fat burning, improve your metabolism, and even help control your appetite? Today we're going to talk about apple cider vinegar and intermittent fasting and how, together, they can be your secret weapon for losing weight and staying healthy after 40. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with that friend who's always saying, "My metabolism is slow, I just can't lose weight." Because today, you're going to learn that yes, it is possible to turn things around. After 40, a woman's body enters a true hormonal whirlwind. Estrogen levels begin to drop, which directly affects fat distribution, promoting fat storage in the abdominal area. And it's not just about appearance. This type of fat is the most dangerous for your health, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. Metabolism also naturally slows down. This means your body burns less energy at rest, even if you keep the same eating habits and exercise routine as before. It's as if your internal furnace has turned down the flame. But there's another silent and underestimated factor: insulin resistance. When your cells stop responding well to insulin, your body produces even more of this hormone to try to get glucose into the cells. The result? More fat is stored and less is burned. It's a vicious cycle. Here's an alarming fact. Studies show that about 50% of women over 45 have some degree of insulin resistance, often without knowing it. This means that even small changes in diet can cause blood sugar spikes and lead to extra fat storage. The good news is, once you understand these mechanisms, you can take strategic action. And that's exactly where apple cider vinegar and fasting come in, because both have direct effects on insulin sensitivity and fat burning. And together they can change everything. The role of apple cider vinegar in fat burning. Apple cider vinegar isn't just a salad dressing, it's a powerful tool when used correctly. Its main active compound, acetic acid, has direct effects on glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Research shows that consuming apple cider vinegar before a carbohydrate-rich meal can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. This means less circulating insulin and, consequently, less stimulation for fat storage. Think of it as a brake that slows down the release of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing those highs and lows that trigger hunger and cravings. Another interesting point: acetic acid also stimulates fat oxidation, meaning it increases the body's ability to burn fat as fuel. As a bonus, it helps improve digestive function, supports nutrient absorption, and reduces bloating. Now, here's an important warning: more is not better. Excessive amounts can irritate the stomach and even damage tooth enamel. The most studied dosage is 1 to 2 tablespoons diluted in water, taken at the right time. When paired with smart habits like intermittent fasting, apple cider vinegar stops being just a sidekick and becomes a real catalyst for results. Intermittent fasting is not a passing fad. It's an ancient practice that modern science has been validating more and more. For women over 40, it can be an especially effective strategy to break insulin resistance, boost metabolism, and reduce abdominal fat. When you go without eating for strategic periods, the body must draw energy from its reserves. First, it uses the available glucose. Once that's depleted, lipolysis kicks in, the breakdown of stored fat to produce energy. This is when you truly start burning fat. Fasting also improves insulin sensitivity, reduces chronic inflammation, and stimulates autophagy, a cellular cleanup process that helps prevent disease and supports longevity. For women over 40, there's an extra benefit. Fasting helps regulate appetite-related hormones such as ghrelin and leptin. preventing uncontrolled hunger spikes. When combined with high-quality eating during your eating windows, it creates the perfect metabolic environment for weight loss and long-term health. When applied intelligently and paired with specific nutritional strategies, fasting becomes a powerful tool to regain control of your body, optimize metabolism, and promote more efficient fat burning. The synergy of apple cider vinegar plus fasting. Individually, both apple cider vinegar and intermittent fasting offer powerful benefits for those looking to lose fat and improve metabolic health. But when combined, they create a synergistic effect that amplifies results. Fasting lowers insulin levels and encourages the body to use fat as fuel. In this scenario, apple cider vinegar acts as a fine-tuner for the process. It helps control blood sugar spikes even further, keeping insulin low for longer, which extends fat-burning time. In addition, the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar slows down gastric emptying, which means glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually after meals. This helps maintain satiety and prevents that sudden hunger many people experience when they first start fasting. Another important factor is its impact on insulin sensitivity. Over time, this combination can help the body respond better to insulin, lowering the risk of prediabetes and promoting a healthier distribution of body fat. And we can't forget the psychological aspect. For many women over 40, having apple cider vinegar at the start of or during their fasting window becomes a ritual that helps maintain focus and discipline, reducing the temptation to break the fast early. How to use apple cider vinegar during fasting without breaking. One of the biggest mistakes women make is consuming apple cider vinegar incorrectly, whether in the wrong dose, at the wrong time, or without proper dilution. And yes, there is a correct way to enjoy all the benefits without compromising your fast. Rule number 1, always dilute it. Apple cider vinegar is highly acidic, and if taken straight, it can irritate the stomach lining and damage tooth enamel. The safest method is to mix 1 to 2 tablespoons into a large glass of water, about 200 to 300 milliliters. Drinking it with a straw can help protect your teeth. The ideal time to consume it is while fasting, right after waking up, or 20 to 30 minutes before your first meal. This way, it helps stabilize blood sugar even before you start consuming calories, while also enhancing satiety. A common question is, does vinegar break a fast? The answer is no, if consumed pure and diluted in water, as it contains virtually no calories. But be careful not to mix it with honey, fruit juice, or any caloric sweeteners, as this will interrupt the metabolic process of fasting. Also, avoid overconsumption. More than 2 tablespoons per day won't bring extra benefits and may cause digestive discomfort. Consistency matters more than quantity. Using it daily in the right way will yield far better results than taking high doses occasionally. When you apply this technique alongside intermittent fasting, you create a more stable metabolic environment that's ideal for fat burning without extreme sacrifices. Despite all its benefits, apple cider vinegar and intermittent fasting are not one-size-fits-all strategies. It's essential to respect your body's unique needs and, when necessary, seek medical guidance before starting. People with gastritis, ulcers, severe acid reflux, or any sensitive gastrointestinal condition may experience irritation or worsening of symptoms when consuming apple cider vinegar. In these cases, its use should be approached with caution and often avoided altogether. Those taking medications for diabetes or high blood pressure should also proceed with care. Both fasting and vinegar can enhance the effects of these drugs, potentially leading to sudden drops in blood sugar or blood pressure. Any adjustment to medication should only be made by a healthcare professional. Regarding tooth enamel, the solution is simple. Always dilute the vinegar and, if possible, use a straw. Avoid brushing your teeth immediately after consumption, as this helps prevent enamel erosion. For pregnant and breastfeeding women, recommendation is not to start intermittent fasting or introduce large amounts of apple cider vinegar without professional guidance. Since these stages have specific nutritional demands, remember, fat loss and improved metabolic health are the result of a combination of habits. Vinegar and fasting are powerful tools, but they should be used within the context of a balanced diet. Adequate sleep, stress management, and regular physical activity. If you've made it this far, you already know. After 40, losing fat isn't just about eating less and exercising more. It's about understanding how your body works at this stage and using smart strategies to work with it, not against it. Apple cider vinegar, rich in acetic acid, helps control blood sugar, reduce insulin spikes, and prolong satiety. Intermittent fasting, in turn, activates fat burning, improves insulin sensitivity, and provides a true metabolic reset. When combined, they amplify these effects, creating the perfect environment for healthy weight loss. Quick tips you can apply today. Start with shorter fasting, windows 12 to 14 hours. And increase gradually. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar diluted in 200 to 300 ml of water right after waking up or before your first meal. Avoid mixing vinegar with any caloric ingredients during your fast. Protect your teeth by using a straw and avoiding brushing immediately after consumption. Maintain a balanced diet during your eating windows to maximize results. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried using apple cider vinegar with intermittent fasting? What results have you noticed? Leave your comment below. Give this video a like. Share it with that friend who's struggling with the scale. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because together we can transform not just the body, but also health and longevity.